So, so today, today I'll be harvesting my first salads. Here, give you a closer look. We have got like a mix of rocket, coriander, other salady things. Eh, yeah, I think it's grown quite well. So let's I think it's grown quite well. So let's have some salad.
I'm Shetlandchef and I live on Scotland's most northerly island. So last year I decided to challenge myself by trying to grow my own vegetables. See, the problem with that was I had zero gardening experience. Yet in spite of all these problems that I faced, I managed to grow all this. If you want to see how I did it, make sure to join me on my journey. So today is a day of doing bits and bobs, and let me tell you why. See, the weather in Shetland can be very temperamental. The day could start off bright and sunny, really calm. The next hour, it can get rainy. The very next hour, there could be gale force winds and you couldn't even stand on your feet. One of the main reasons why it's so difficult to grow anything in Shetland or to be a gardener is because of the weather. Today is the 3rd of June and it's supposed to be summer, and look at the weather outside. So there's a change of plans. We'll be doing a few bits inside. So a few days ago I had gone foraging and I came across this huge patch of wild mint. So I definitely had to get some. And then I found out that mint is really easy to propagate. You just remove the bottom leaves from the stem and then put it in water. The roots grow and then you stick it in soil. So that's what I did. After that, it was on to my wild garlic buds, which was brined, and then went into a hot pickle mix. This is going to sit for a few months and then be used in marinades, sauces, mayonnaises, dressings, you name it. Anything you can use flavored vinegar in, it's going to be used. And that's how you extend the season. These techniques are so simple. You just take your ingredient like I took for wild garlic and you add some good quality apple cider vinegar which has the mother in it. And that's it. Leave it in a dark place for a few months and it's going to infuse the whole vinegar with the flavor. And next it was time to preserve the wild garlic and the radish tops. If you want to have a look at what I did to the rest of the radish, make sure to click on the link above. So using the radish tops, the greens from the garden, I had some salady bits in my fridge. I'm going to be making one of my favorite things, kimchi. Add your ginger, garlic, fish sauce, some sugar, some salt and some gochujang. Squeeze out the excess salt from the mix and then add the paste to it. And getting your hands in there and mixing it is definitely essential. I had last of the wild garlic left, so I thought, why not just pickle it? since I started pretty early and it took me only a few hours, guess what? The sun had come out, so it was time to go in the garden.
After a few weeks of making that raised bed, I finally got time to fill these up because I didn't have enough compost before. So today I'm going to fill these up with compost and topsoil, plant the rest of my stuff out, then sow some seeds. The time is about 11 o'clock right now, or half 11. So I better get going because it's going to take time. I think this is like so magical, when you hold compost in your hand, when you hold or move, the soil, it feels like it's something magical because I know it's science, but you have something so small like a tiny seed which uses soil and other things, air, water, whatever, but especially soil, and it uses that and it turns into this huge plant, huge vegetable, and it feeds us. Like it is magical, isn't it? It's like you're grabbing something magical. It's like now it's time for the boring hard job. I have to move about half a ton, I would say, half a ton of soil from the very end over there to here to go on top of my raised beds. So let's move some soil now.
So the other day my friend called me and he was like, "Oh, you have not been coming to the gym. I've not seen you, let's meet up, let's catch up, let's go to the gym." And I was like, no chance. Building raised beds, filling up the compost, carrying these 50-liter bags of compost from one end to the garden, moving half a ton of soil, bending down, getting up. That's plenty of activities, and that's not only just 1 or 2 hours. I'm doing that like all day.
So that's both my raised beds filled up, and it's about half 5 in the evening. It's taken that long because I didn't solidly go for it. I took a break, went for lunch, came back, then we had to report a monstera in the house. So I didn't rush it, but it's taken quite a while to do this. So next I'm going to plant all of my seedlings in these raised beds, starting from there, and then at the very end I'll show you what's actually growing in my garden.
And all of this and more will be featured in my next episode. Thanks again for watching.